Sometimes people who come into our life, as they give us feedback, as they advise us, as we try to journey together, we meet obstacles in the way. Sometimes we argue, sometimes we have conflicts, sometimes we experience bad breaks together. But that journey and those bad breaks and those types of feedbacks and that anger should never stop us from seeing the fact that the people in our lives are God's greatest blessing in our life. Can you ask yourself a question? How can I make people in my life benefit from me, that they can get excited and be happy about my contribution in their lives? If you can do that, you have pulled in the trigger that causes the law of mutual benefit to take place. And guess what will happen? Those people will go an extra mile to cause things to work for your life and to make your life good. If we can practice the law of mutual benefit, life would be better. Hello and welcome to Expansion Revolution Nuggets. I'm OJ Matiba and thank you for joining me today. I'm so excited to continue my discussion with you on the strategies for effective relationships. And I hope you understand the rationale for this important subject is because people in our lives are God's most important blessings. I think that's a very powerful statement. People in your life are the most important God's blessing. If you were to ask for God's greatest blessing, it should be people. And I can tell you, the people in your life are the greatest blessing ever. And I know sometimes people who come into our life, as they give us feedback, as they advise us, as we try to journey together, we meet obstacles in the way. Sometimes we argue, sometimes we have conflicts, sometimes we experience bad breaks together. But that journey and those bad breaks and those types of feedbacks and that anger should never stop us from seeing the fact that the people in our lives are God's greatest blessing in our lives. I can tell you, sir, I can tell you, ma'am, your wife, your sons, your daughters, your husband, whoever, your relatives and your colleagues are important people in your life. Can you treat them well? And here's what you'll see. You'll experience a miracle of transformation when people in your life begins to contribute much more significantly in your journey of life. So that's why we are dealing with strategies for effective relationship. Today, I want to deal with one important strategy for effective relationship. It's called mutual benefit, the law of mutual benefit. The law of mutual benefit argues that when two people or more get into a relationship, the aim of that relationship should be to create an experience that makes both partners to gain or to become better. In other words, when you meet people and when you interact with new relationship, when you get new relationship at your workplace, when you get new relationship of love, when you meet people that eventually becomes family and friends, your aim should be to express the law of mutual benefit. How do you do that? Your aim should be to ensure that you make these people benefit something positive from relating to you. So that when we come and get into a relationship, our first question should always be, how can I contribute immensely into this relationship? How can I make these people, my children, my relatives, my colleagues, and people around me, my church mates, how can I make them benefit from me? Majority of the time, when we get into a relationship, we are looking for opportunities to gain. It's such a selfish objective of getting into a relationship. We get into a relationship with people to get something out of them, to take something out of them. What if I told you that it is possible for you to get into a relationship without necessarily looking for gain, but looking to express yourself in such a way that you benefit other people? The world is looking for people who can make it better. People around you are looking for people who can make it better. And here's the mystery of relationship, is that as you make other people better, you would reap the reciprocal benefits of making other people better. You will benefit. People will want to do things for you. People will want to treat you well. People will want to give you stuff because they see you as a benevolent person who likes to help other people to become better. Can you try this week? Why don't you make sure that you ask yourself a simple question: who can I make benefit from my relationship with me this week? I think that's our assignment for today. Are there people, can you think of 3 people that you'd want them to benefit from having a relationship with you? I know you have on occasions talked about how some of your friends are important to you and how you benefit from them. But today, can you ask yourself a question: how can I make people in my life benefit from me, that they can get excited and be happy about my contribution in their lives? If you can do that, you have pulled in the trigger that causes the law of mutual benefit to take place. And guess what will happen? Those people will go an extra mile to cause things to work for your life and to make your life good. If we can practice the law of mutual benefit, life would be better. The problem is we have a lot of stingy, selfish people, parasitic people. Yes, you know how parasites would want to suck your blood and take things out of you and never give you anything positive. Don't be that type of a friend. Try to find ways in which you can contribute positively in the people that God has given to you. When you do that, the people in your life would be happy. And guess what? Learning from what you are modeling, they'll then come back and make your life too better. I think this is powerful. But this nugget for today ends with an assignment. Find 3 people at your workplace, in your family, wherever, that you can wish to make them benefit. And it is not about money, it's about just availing yourself to serve them. How can you serve them in such a way that they can benefit? So call them, SMS them, WhatsApp them, go an extra mile to help such people. And that's what we have to be here for, serving each other. And I can tell you, when you serve other human beings, God would serve you. When you treat other people right, God will send people who will treat you right and help you to elevate your life to where you want it to be. Go ahead, serve people around you and make them benefit, and God will serve you and make you benefit from your relationship with you. Thank you so much for joining me. I think this is an important message. We need to share it so that we can make the world a better place. Share this message and subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. If you're watching on podcast, make sure that you share this message. Let other people know. And if you're on YouTube, make sure that you click the notification bell so that whenever we upload this content, you'll be notified and you can know. We love you and we thank you for always joining you. Let's see you next time.